Hi guys, it's Aaliyah. Welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to come on really quickly, not really to do a tutorial, but just to do kind of like a craft along. And I've made, well, not that I've made, I've cut out what I need already, so I won't be having to take up time cutting everything. But I thought it'd be kind of fun just to turn on the camera and put it together on camera. And you know what, let me just, I feel like this should move down just a tad. Okay, so as we all know, it's Mother's Day this weekend, and I like making handmade, cards. Whether it be Mother's Day, birthday, Christmas, whatever. My family always gets handmade cards from me. So, what I did, I just went online and printed out pictures. Since, I'm not selling them or anything, there's no, like, copyright issues. I'm just giving it to my mom and my sister. So I have one set that I have here for my sister. And then I have another set for my mom. So basically what I did, and I'm using some, just some pattern paper, and I was just trying to kind of coordinate the colors. It's not perfect, but I kind of like it, so it's all right. So what I did was I wanted to mat this. So this is going to be the front cover, or the front of the card, and it says, "Thinking of you on Mother's Day." And that'll be like that. And then when you open the inside of the card, I'm going to have that there. And then, I'll probably write whatever I want to write on this side. So it's a quick, simple, easy process. And, it's always fun to get something that's handmade. So I'm not going to take out my glue for this. And I see I made a mistake. I printed it first, but it was too small. So I just turned the paper over, and I didn't want to waste it. I just reused it on the back. So I'm just using my tape runner, and I haven't used this in so long. Oh my gosh, I hope this tape still sticks, which I'm sure it will, but it's been a minute. So I'm going to hopefully not put my head in the frame, but try to get this down. Oh gosh. And see, this is why I always had trouble with mini albums, because my lining up is just horrible. And in mini albums, everything has to be perfect. I don't know if that is perfect, but it's perfect for me. So, and I'm just going to use my bone folder just to get the tape to make sure it like sticks down, like double sticky down. And I know there was one in the middle somewhere, so I'll just see. So just by matting it, it just makes it gives it that extra little, I don't know, extra layer of something. What am I looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Okay, so this now is going to be here. And I just like the color scheme. And plus I had to work with the papers that I had. But I think that it all matches pretty well. I was trying to kind of, incorporate the different colors if possible. So like, see how there's those blues? I was trying to pick up the blues and stuff in there. All right, now, let's see. I'm just gonna, let's just do that. I think that's pretty close. Pretty close. And then I'm just going to just do that. Okay. So, see how easy that was? It literally took 4 minutes to put this together. I mean, well, that's not the whole process. Of course, before I turn on the camera, I cut out the pages and the little mat in the back, and I cut these down. But really, I mean, to make a handmade card is not, well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say to make a handmade card isn't that difficult. However, I have friends here on YouTube that make cards, and they just will blow your mind. These are just cards. These are the ones that when you go to like the Dollar Tree, you can find cards like this. The cards that my friends make, they're like dimensional, they're like texture, they're just amazing. So those types of cards, do take time, do take, experience to know how to do all that. These cards are just a nice, simple way of making a card special for somebody. So, you can go to the store, you can buy a card for somebody, which is always fine. For me, I like to make my cards because it's kind of just that extra little specialness for my family. All right, so then the last thing I wanted to do was put this here. And let's see. Yeah, when I'm doing this, I just don't really miss making mini albums at all. And it's funny because I used to be so obsessed with making them. I made, oh my gosh, I made so many. And at that point of my crafting period, it was early on, but I never had Etsy. So I made all the mini albums throughout the year, and then I would sell them at the craft fairs when I would go. And they always did really, really well, which I was so excited about because, I mean, they're handmade paper products, and I just didn't realize that people liked that kind of thing, but they do. And they always sold really, really well because I don't think I really have many left over. I think I have one or two that I've kept just because I wanted to keep them kind of like as a, I don't know, documentation of crafts that I've done, because I started with the paper bag albums. Remember, I don't know, this is probably 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, I don't know, where the craze was making paper bag albums. So you actually made the albums out of paper bags that you put all together. So I started with that, and I do have several of those that I still keep. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. That just fell and knocked into the camera. Okay, there we go. And so there's also mini albums that I've kept just because I wanted to keep them. All right, so enough talking. So, I mean, look at this. Isn't this cute? And then my mom, when she opens it, will have this inside and says, "Today, tomorrow, always. Wishing you happiness, Mother." And then, of course, I'll write my little sentiment there. And what I'll probably do, actually, let me see. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'll probably try making an envelope for it. Actually, that's a good idea. I will make an envelope to put that in. So this one was for my mom. We finished making that. And then this one is for my sister. And this is the outside. This is Mother's Day. And she and her son are just completely game heads. They play games all the time, like 24/7. They play cards, they play board games, they play all sorts of different games. So when I saw this one, and it's on the, I don't know, these Scrabble tiles or whatever these are called, I don't remember. I had to pick that picture for her. And then I just did it a little dimensional, like with a couple different layers, because I have this, and it's like, it looks like layers. So I wanted to, kind of match it up a little bit. So it'd go on there like that. Stay with the same kind of, it's almost like an autumn color scheme, I think. And then this is the inside. And it says, "Sister, wishing you lots of happy times, because some of the very happiest times are those shared with you. Happy Mother's Day," which is very true. We had a very, very imaginative childhood. We made make-believe of everything. So, I mean, yes, we did have lots of happy times, and they were all together. Always together, because it was always her and I together playing. So, I think just because I don't want this video to get too long, I'm going to stop it here. And basically, you know what I'm going to do. This is the front, and then I will do, again, the inside like this. So, these are the two cards. And, really nice and not so complicated cards that you can make. And all I did was I printed pictures off the internet. I just Googled Mother's Day images, and this is what I got. Chose the ones I wanted, printed them out onto a cardstock, layered them up, and bam, there they are. So happy Mother's Day this weekend for all you mothers out there. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for watching as always, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.